Hello, Army, and welcome back to the channel. Take a close look at this picture. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary photo. Jimin, the BTS member known for his eye smile, is shown wearing a sports jersey with a big number 7 printed on the front. To some people, this might just look like a random jersey number. But hold on, because behind this one simple digit lies a meaning far deeper than you'd expect. It's not just a lucky number, and it's definitely not a coincidence. What makes this moment even more special is that Jimin himself spoke up about the reason behind choosing this number. Not someone else, not a fan theory, straight from Jimin's own mouth. In this video, we're going to break down everything behind this number 7, from the moment it first appeared, to Jimin's own explanation, to why this number has actually been closely tied to BTS's identity for a long time, long before most people ever noticed. If you're a true ARMY, you need to watch this video till the end, because by the time it's over, you might start seeing BTS in a whole new light. Let's get into it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss the next videos from this channel. Let's start from the beginning. This moment happened during BTS's involvement in an environmental project ahead of the 2022 FIFA World Cup. All 7 BTS members were named part of Hyundai's ambassador lineup, known as Team Century. For those who don't know, Team Century was a collaborative campaign promoting sustainability and an eco-friendly lifestyle. As part of this campaign, each BTS member appeared in full sports gear, complete with their own jersey number, just like a real football team. This is where the moment that caused a stir happened. Jimin, usually known as the most expressive and emotionally open member on stage, appeared wearing jersey number 7. At first, many might think, oh, that's probably just a random number assigned by the event organizers. But it turned out to be more than that. When asked about the reason behind choosing this number, Jimin gave an answer far more touching than anyone expected. This is the moment that went viral among ARMY, because for the first time, a BTS member directly explained why the number 7 meant so much more to them than just a number. Before we get into the full explanation, try guessing in the comments. Why do you think Jimin chose the number 7? Was it simply because of the number of members? Or is there a more personal reason behind it? Write your guess down, and we'll check it against the real answer at the end of this video. Now let's get to the heart of it. What exactly did Jimin say about the number 7? On that occasion, Jimin explained that the number 7 is the most important number for them as a group. The most basic and obvious reason, of course, is that BTS consists of 7 members. But Jimin emphasized that this is only the surface. There's a much deeper meaning behind it. According to Jimin, each BTS member has their own unique strength and individuality. But those individual strengths, he said, only truly become powerful when they come together as one. In other words, one member alone might be great, but the real power only emerges when all 7 pieces are united. Picture BTS like a puzzle made up of 7 pieces. Each piece, RM, Jin, Suga, Jhope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, has a different shape, color, and character. But that puzzle will never reveal its full picture if even one piece is missing or stands alone. Jimin even pointed out that BTS's success so far comes from each member giving their absolute best according to their own capacity. And according to him, that's exactly what made it clear from the very beginning why the number 7 is so different and so meaningful to them compared to any other number. Take a moment to really think about that. This isn't just a formal statement made for publicity purposes. This is an honest admission from a member who has gone through years of ups and downs alongside his 6 fellow members. From unknown trainees to becoming one of the biggest music groups in the world, the number 7 has silently witnessed their entire journey. And if you think about it further, this also explains why the topic of a member leaving or the group disbanding has always been such a sensitive subject for ARMY. Because for the members themselves, the number 7 isn't just about quantity, it's about wholeness. When one piece is missing, it's not simply a reduction in number, but a change in the entire meaning of the puzzle itself. Here's what's interesting. If you've been following BTS's journey for a while, this actually isn't the first time the number 7 has appeared. It's long been a kind of common thread running through many aspects of BTS's career. Think back for a moment. There have been songs by BTS that explore the theme of 7 people staying together. There's also merchandise and concept photos that subtly incorporate elements of the number 7. Even in previous interviews, other BTS members have mentioned how important this number is as a representation of the group's completeness. So when Jimin explained the meaning behind the number 7 during the Team Century moment, he wasn't creating a new meaning. He was reinforcing something that had already been deeply embedded in BTS's culture and identity for a long time. What's even more interesting is that hiding meaning behind costume numbers isn't actually new in the K-pop industry. Several other groups have done something similar before. Some use numbers based on members' birth dates, while others match their numbers to the broadcast channel of the music show they're performing on. But what sets Jimin's case apart is that the number 7 here isn't a representation of an individual. It's a representation of the collective. It's not about who I am, but about who we are. And that's exactly what makes the meaning feel so much more emotional to ARMY hearing it. If we look at it more closely, this philosophy actually aligns perfectly with the messages BTS has continuously conveyed through their work, about self-love, about accepting one's flaws, and about the strength that comes from togetherness. The number 7 on Jimin's jersey, in that sense, becomes a small symbol that captures the bigger philosophy that has long defined BTS's identity. Once Jimin's explanation spread, ARMY's reaction across platforms was immediate and widespread. Many admitted they had never paid attention to small details like jersey numbers on BTS members' costumes before. Some commented that this moment made them love BTS even more, because it showed just how deeply the members understand the meaning of their togetherness as a group. Others said that small moments like this are exactly what make BTS feel different from many other idol groups, because everything feels genuine, not just a marketing strategy. What makes this moment even more meaningful is that the explanation came directly from Jimin, a member known for being deeply perfectionist and emotionally invested in everything he does, both on stage and off. So for many ARMY, this wasn't just a new piece of information, but a chance to understand Jimin on a more personal level. And thinking about it further, this also serves as an important reminder. Amid each member's busy schedule with their individual solo projects lately, a moment like this seems to reaffirm that BTS's identity as one unit of 7 people remains a foundation that will never be replaced, no matter what individual projects they're working on. This is also what made many ARMY feel reassured and moved. Because amid various speculations and worries about the group's future, a statement as simple as this from Jimin offered a kind of quiet comfort, that the bond between the 7 members doesn't fade with time or distance. If we reflect on it more deeply, the story behind the number 7 can actually be a valuable lesson, not just for ARMY, but for anyone listening to it. In a world that's become so individualistic, where many people compete to show off personal achievements, BTS, through Jimin, reminds us of the importance of collaboration and togetherness. That no matter how talented someone is, there's a limit that can only be broken through when we're willing to work together with others. This is highly relevant to our everyday lives too. Whether in friendships, family, work teams, or communities, real strength often doesn't come from one standout individual, but from the synergy of many people complementing each other's weaknesses. And perhaps, this is exactly why BTS has been able to last this long, through so many challenges, from the difficult days as trainees, to criticism from various sides, to the pressure of being global public figures. Because they understand clearly that their strength doesn't lie in one person, but in the togetherness of 7 people supporting one another. So the next time you see that number 7 on Jimin's jersey, try looking at it differently. It's not just a number. It's a representation of a long journey, hard work, and a bond that has been tested by time between 7 people who chose to stay together, no matter the obstacles. And that's it, ARMY. The full breakdown of the hidden meaning behind the number 7 on Jimin's costume. It turns out that behind one simple number lies a long story about togetherness, collective strength, and an unshakable bond between the BTS members. For those of you who guessed in the comments earlier, how close were you to Jimin's actual explanation? Share your thoughts too. What other small moments from BTS do you think might be hiding a bigger meaning like this? If you enjoyed this kind of breakdown, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more interesting discussions about BTS and the K-pop world. Thanks for watching until the end. See you in the next video, Army.